Well, we've got some catching up to do on birthday tea, baby. I know I took some time for me. It was the holiday weekend and I didn't pour anybody's birthday tea. So if I missed your birthday, let me just say right away, happy damn birthday to you, baby. Now, let's see if we can catch up on some of the birthday tea. April 18th, the day of vigorous defense. Those born on April 18th are vigorous defenders of faith. They are protectors not only of their own interests, but of those of the less fortunate as well. Often the causes that they champion and the new ideas they seek to implement are right at the forefront of the times in which they live. Those born on this day are often known as progressive thinkers who fight for their belief. Yet they are not radicals. At heart, they are traditionalists who wish to apply their experience and thorough knowledge of what has gone on before to present situations. April 18th people are aware of their appearance and their public image. How others see them in daily life is very important to them. Consequently, they will rarely, if ever, be caught making fools of themselves in public. Well, good for you, because I'm always making a fool of myself in public. But unlike you, I could care less. In the like manner, they are extremely careful to present themselves to their business associates and co-workers in a sober and reasonable light. It is also important to them that their families not only love them, but respect them. All April 18th people carry a certain nobility about them. If this aura of nobility and honor is in any way besmirched, they will suffer very deeply and will stop at nothing to put it right. However, during this period of suffering, they may get quite deeply depressed, and it can be quite some time before they have regained the energy and composure needed to take action. Those born on this day have a strong sense of loyalty, and their defensive instincts extend not only to family and friends, but to professional colleagues or clients as well. They should be aware of making enemies this way, and sometimes must allow others to fight their own battles. You cannot do it all, baby. You can't do it all. Sometimes you got to let people stand up for themselves. Now, this is very important, what I'm about to read, whether you are a person born on April 18th or the parent of a person born on April 18th. April 18th people often have an emotionally deep and complex bond with one of their parents, usually a boy with his mother or a girl with her father. They may indeed depend very heavily on the moral support and approval of this parent. It is on that basis of this very important bond that the child will form his or her ideas of morality as well as how to behave in society while growing up. It is therefore of the greatest importance that problems, for it is often a difficult and stormy relationship with this parent, that those problems be worked out by adolescents so that those born on this day can get on with their lives and not get stuck in that psychology. Yes, honey. If your child was born on April 18th, they are looking up to you in a most profound way, so make sure you set a good example. A crucial growth area for April 18th people lies in fully unlocking intimate affection and love. If love is bottled up, a very much bittered personality may result that will always feel a victim of the life blows. That's right. You need to learn to love. Let your love out freely. Otherwise, you're going to become bitter and think you are just the victim of everything. And nobody likes somebody who is constantly playing the victim, honey. Trust me. I have an auntie like that. The whole world is always against her. Can't stand to be around her because of that. Anyway, those born on the 18th of the month are ruled by the number 9 and by the forceful planet of Mars. Since the sign of Aries is also ruled by Mars, April 18th people have to be aware of their aggressiveness getting the better of them. And since quarreling can make enemies, they should avoid conflict when possible. In addition, the excessive Martian energy of those born on this day means that they may be apt to lead themselves and their companions off in the wrong direction. Oh, Lord. Perhaps they can somehow keep a handle on their impulsive urges, yet find healthy outlets for their considerable energies. Exercise, dear. And I'm sure it's probably going to say that when we get to the health part. The 18th card of the Major Arcana is the Moon, which primarily represents the world of dreams, emotions, and the unconscious. The moon is traditionally the symbol of feminine forces as well as of emotions. The positive attributes include sensitivity, empathy, and emotional understanding. However, the negative qualities, well, that would be passivity and lack of ego and emotional malleability, I guess. The highly imaginative influence of the moon can create illusions and set all kinds of traps for these people, ambushes and deceptions for those that were born on the April of 18th. Now let's get to your health. Mental balance should be the utmost concern to the April 18th people, since their strengths lie in the areas of forcefulness, will, and imagination rather than reasoning. Their willingness to submit to a rigorous mental training of some kind is essential. In order to keep good health, those born on this day would do well to order and structure their lives so that energy can be put to use constructively rather than dissipating itself in idle pursuits and wasted energies. In that same way, the regular work habits and exercise patterns can structure the will and imagination of the April 18th people. So can regular meals of well-balanced natural produce. Beneficial effects will incur. If the wilder energies of the April 18th people are not channeled, they can lead to fights and accidents. Particularly at risk is their head in their face. Honey, you better find you an exercise plan and get your mind on track. You might catch one to the damn head or face. Moderate exercise on a fixed schedule will do wonders to keep those born on this day relaxed. Now, here's a bit of advice. Don't be too defensive or eager to sort things out. Allow yourself to be more trusting and relaxed. Be as accepting of others as possible. And if they don't bother you, just let them be. Keep a lid on that anger. Now, your meditation that you should remind yourself daily. Never take anything too seriously. I agree. I absolutely agree. Never take anything too seriously. Happy birthday.